Well guys, I'm just getting ready to leave and that's my kit there. Big rucksack, the uniform and clothes and stuff, and as you see a couple of cabin stuff attached. The tent actually there for one of my friends at the UK. It's not up, I'll do a wee bit of, I'll show you this up a wee bit later, later on, probably the next bit. And the bag of extra stuff, it's got my camping stove and things in it, a couple of other things as well. But that's coming down me to London. As I said, I'm going by bus. I'm going on public transport. So once I get down, I've still got to get that stuff about. Well, that's me, guys. I've made it. I'm down in London. Looking forward to it. It's an absolutely glorious day. It's absolutely roasting down here. I'll show you the weather in a second. Basically, yeah, the journey was good. It wasn't too bad. I got a wee bit of sleep on the bus, and then travelling through London was a bit tiring. A lot of stuff on me. I had a big massive bag and my tent, and then also a full bag full of camping equipment as well. So it was quite tiring. But the thing that kind of made it a wee bit better is like, in the tubes and things like that. There's some games makers kind of about the tubes. Like you can't move as soon as you hit London, no matter what time of day it is. You're going to see a games maker every couple of minutes or every 2 seconds really. At some points I couldn't move 2 feet without bumping a games maker or seeing a sign or a steward or a flag. It looks like it's going to be amazing. It looks like it's going to be an absolute great buzz right now about it. I can't wait to get. And I haven't gone near the Olympic Park yet, but I'll be there tomorrow, and I cannot wait to get there. There must be some absolutely amazing atmosphere there right now. Even coming through London, right in the outskirts, no matter how far you go in, like every bus stop there's games makers there. Every underground station you pass, every train station, there's always games makers making their way to work. I drove past Hyde Park on the bus, and it's quite neat, something to see, like all set up and all set out, flags everywhere, and having a good time. One thing I seen when I was travelling through London is like in every pub, club, bar, hotel, shop, restaurant, whatever you want, whatever shop, whatever kind of business it is, there's absolutely everywhere there's flags, and there's flags, and there's banners, and there's London 2012, and there's a lot of good things going in the shops. In fact, one that caught my eye was actually estate agents, and right in the window they've got their window all up, Team GB, and I don't mean just like bits of paper on it. They've actually got their window done, stained for Team GB and a big runner and things like that, which I think just shows that the kind of atmosphere we're going to that's kind of about London at the moment. In terms of like my experience travelling as well, my bus was delayed about an hour and a half due to some roads closures in London, but that's to be expected. Although the bus company didn't know, which I thought was a bit weird. But no, other than that, it's a bit busy, but you get places. The public transport system's fine. I mean, I've been under a few times. It's no busier than it usually is. The guys that are working the underground are doing an amazing job as well. Was born a train up in one of the stations, and they announced at the station. The announcers talk non-stop now. They're not like they used to. Like come on, your train came. Now you're not talking non-stop, and they're keeping everybody going, like just making sure everyone's being safe and having a good time, and keeping cracking jokes, things like that, which makes it makes the experience so much better. I mean, I got in that tube and I think there was a smell and everything on their faces. Everyone was laughing at one guy comparing like about the boat and things like that, and just get a really kind of Olympic buzz about the transport system as well. Games lanes and stuff, I've seen them. They don't seem to cause too much of a problem. I was in one at one point, I think, with the bus, because you can go in, certain ones can't, the other ones. I've been past a few kind of venues and things like that, and even just travelling through London, you see loads and loads of athletes. Like you've seen loads of people decked out in Olympic gear. I actually drove past the Korea team home. It was quite cool. I got to see that. It's good. There's a really good buzz about it, man. You can go down to London, and even if you don't have a ticket for the games, there's things everywhere. Like one of the bits in London, they've got the World in London, as it's called, and it's 204 Londoners and 204 photographs, 204 paragraphs about them, each person, and they're all Londoners, but they're all from kind of different countries. They're all educated in different countries, which is quite cool. I wish I could have got off and seen that. I might go and see that maybe on Sunday when I get a day off. No matter where you go in London, there's cars dropping Olympic people off. I mean, you've seen athletes moving, heading to venues and things like that. Looks like it's great. You can probably get an opportunity to probably bump into some of them if you're down in London. It's armies of peoples in the street, things like that. You go through different areas, and everyone's obviously got their Olympic stuff going. Getting in the tube, because where I'm staying's past Stratford. If you're coming from the centre of town, and getting that tube bit to Stratford was really quite funny. It was really good. You see, everyone was really excited. One other thing, I'll show you where I'm staying for the next few days. It's absolutely roasting day. It's gorgeous. I'll show you where I'm staying. I'll show you what I'm doing. I've just had lunch. I've just finished setting up my tent, and I'll give you a wee view around the tent. So there we go, guys. I've split my tent up. It's a 4-man tent to myself. Split my tent up into sections. Like that's my wee makeshift table out my box, my burner, my gas stove. I've got my clothes over there, my food bag, a wee table, the Games Maker kit's there, and then my bag's underneath it because I didn't want it sitting on the floor in case anything happened. As you see with your phones, my bag there with my stuff in it, my electricals. All important water, my toiletry bag, all the bits and pieces that I need. There's my lovely big single air bed that I just blew up by myself. I'll have no pumps necessary, and it looks really comfy. Down here we've got like my pots and pans, my stuff, my cooking utensils. And then you've got your kitchen till over there. So there you go, that's pretty much it. This is all the Games Makers there. As you can see, lots of Games Makers, and over the back, far over there, they've got some corners and things like that are over for the games people viewing it. And then you've got some more tents in here, and then here's my tent. This is really just for Craig, so he wanted to see it. And I'm just in here. As you can see, it's a glorious day, absolutely beautiful. So that was my tent, guys. As you can see, it's pretty spacious, a 4-man tent for myself, so pretty good. I blew up my air bed, so I'm going to head for a sleep now, and I'll get you updated tomorrow after my first day of work, which I'm looking forward to.